Miss Hart.
Hi. Who am I speaking to?
Terry Waller again. Hi.
Okay, so you hung up on me?
Miss Hart, you were starting to get
I
agitated
wasn't
and
agitated. I asked
yelling,
you. I wasn't yelling, and I'm
and
still in the
you,
same. Can you listen? I think that's why you hung up because you don't want to hear what I want to say. So I asked
well,
you,
that's not
what would? Can you
true.
listen? I asked you, why would you
Please
feel
stop
that?
yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. Can you tell me why is it that you feel like you should apologize for a teacher when it had nothing to do with you doing anything? That's what I was asking you. Why would you apologize for him saying things, his opinions, which are racial
Because,
slurs, when it's not you who said it?
can I talk now?
Yes, that's why I waited until I finished my question.
So what I explained to you is I went down and I talked to Mr. Dempster. He was unaware of what I was talking about. Then I went down and I found another male teacher who teaches, and I asked him about Dr. Seuss and did you have a conversation with the class. He also didn't know what I was talking about. So then I shared with both of them that if they had opinions about Dr. Seuss and the writing of stories and what goes in them and how they're being censored, that they need to keep their opinions to themselves, and that's not something that we're sharing with the students.
Okay, so when he said that he feels like people are too sensitive.
Neither one of them had any idea what I was talking about. So I wasn't going to have them call back and apologize for something that they had no idea. So I just made a blanket statement, seeing as though it's something in the news, that I didn't want them talking about it and that they shouldn't.
Okay, so when I tried to put my son on the phone so he could tell you what happened, you didn't want to talk to him. You said that you believed me. So
Miss Hart, we're going in circles here.
We're not going in circles. We need to come to an understanding. I don't understand it. Why people
and
think
the
that.
Understanding
Excuse me.
is that
Excuse
it's
me.
not appropriate for school.
Okay, yes, but I don't understand why is it that when I'm trying to say something to you, you're trying to act like I'm being aggressive when I'm just trying to get this whole discussion done. I'm trying to show you that this teacher has said this not one time, but 2 times in the last 2 weeks. And that's a problem. You're saying that you spoke to him already, which whoever spoke to him last week, he came and said something else this week, which means he's not getting it. He does not care. And I said my children are not sent to school to hear about other people's opinions. They're bar conversations that they will have amongst their colleagues and people who feel the same way as them with my children. My children are students. They are influenced by their teachers. So if their teacher is telling them that these people are being too sensitive, then they're first of all disregarding how other people feel about the things that they say, which I'm talking about being racist at this point. It's not right. It's not right for a black student to have to sit into a classroom where a teacher is basically brushing off the feelings of people who have experienced racism. And then you're telling me that you're apologizing for it, and it's not for you to apologize for. That's all I was saying to you, and you hung up on me.
I didn't hang up on you. I just said we appear, to be in an impasse here, and you were
You didn't say that
yelling
either.
at me, and
You said it sounds like I'm trying to offend you. You said it sounds like I'm trying to offend you, and all I was saying to you is that you didn't have to apologize. So how is that offensive? If you would have just listened to me, I already know we're going through a lot as far as my kids being bullied. Yeah, I'm saying to you, I know that I already have experience with your school with my son being bullied, so you already have your own opinion of me. So you're thinking that I'm trying to offend you, and I really was just trying to tell you it wasn't for you to apologize for. That's when you need to learn how to listen, because I was not being offensive to you. I was actually telling you that it wasn't for you to apologize. That was it. Basically saying you did nothing wrong, and you hung up on me.
Well, you accused me of having racist.
No, I did not accuse you. I asked you. I said, why would somebody apologize for something they didn't do unless that is how they feel? That's it. And you still You said
So
that I'm
instead
trying to be
accused,
offensive
just
to you.
insinuating. Well, that's insinuating something, and I do take offense to that.
I'm not insinuating that you feel that way. I'm asking you a question. If I was insinuating, I would have just said, I feel as though you feel the same way. You know, I have no problem with speaking how I feel. So I'm not going to say, oh, why would someone apologize if I felt like you had the same intentions? You know that about me by now? That I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I feel something that I don't. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I feel something that I don't. I actually felt like you had no reason to apologize, and that's what I said to you. So I feel like the history of my son being bullied and me fighting in school with this situation is why you feel as though I'm trying to offend you, and you had no reason to feel that way. Because I never ever even had an issue with you. From the time I started with my son at this school up till now, I never had an issue with you. So it's kind of like, where is your issue then? I've never offended you. I never said you did anything wrong. Ever. Have I? Hello?
Hi, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer. I don't
Yeah,
have
so
an
you just put
answer
me
for
on
that.
hold. You come back and say hi as if you
No, I didn't.
went away.
I heard everything you shared. I'm not sure how to.
I'm asking you, have I
respond in a
ever
way.
complained about you? Have I ever had a complaint about you? Have I ever said to you that I had something against you for something you did? No. Have I? No.
You're
You
answering your
can't
own
even
question.
answer
I'm
me
not-
because you know it's true. I've never had an issue with
You're
you.
yelling, ma'am. You're yelling again. So
I
need
never
to
had
end
an
this
issue with you.
conversation.
Right?
I'm going,
Did I ever have an issue with you?
ma'am. You're yelling again.
How do you want me to whisper?
asking
Have I
you to
ever
stop.
had an issue with you?
You're
Have
being
I?
very condescending.
Have I
I'm
ever
getting
had
in
an
the
issue
phone
with you?
call.
I
Thank
didn't
you
think
much
so.
for reaching
Bitch. Fuck out of here.